Hi, I'm Ian Kelleher. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for the Broad Arrow Group, and I'm here with my colleague Barney Ruprecht, car specialist and founding partner. Barney, can you tell me a little bit about what we're looking at today and why we're here in this nondescript garage?
Yes, here we find ourselves visiting the Halo car collection, which is a group of cars representing the halo of each brand, ranging from delivery mileage LaFerraris all the way up to 812 Superfasts. This is the 918. Importantly, it's a Y-sock, always identified by the exposed carbon fiber windshield surround. This car has just over 1,000 miles, and it is really one of the best examples we've ever had. It's got all the trinkets that it came with new, including both painted keys and all other ancillary items. In the grand scheme of Y-socks and mileage, we believe this car to be attractively priced and truly one of the best examples.
Another non-Ferrari in the collection is this Black Series. So certainly one of the ones that a lot of the younger generation gravitate towards, but I know this one isn't totally stock. It's a little bit different. You want to tell us a bit more about it?
Not totally stock. This is a C63 Black Series. It is one of the first examples of the Black Series that Mercedes produced. This car, as you say, isn't quite original in that it's got an additional supercharger added to it, along with a carbon fiber drive shaft. This is probably the fastest car in this room, even considering we've got a LaFerrari 918 next to us.
The last of the non-Ferraris is the quintessential Ford GT. So this is what, an 05, 06?
This is a 2006. Okay. It is a 4-option car, importantly, with the painted calipers, racing stripes, lightweight BBS wheels, and optional radio.
Great color combination, and in reality I still think these are fantastic value in terms of price and what you're actually getting.
When I look at collectability, V8 6-speed, that's what I want in a supercar.
Moving on to the Ferraris, we have this 70th anniversary spectacular, what's this color?
This is Grigio Ingrid. So it's a 70th anniversary car modeled after the famous 375 MM. The famous Ingrid Bergman car. It's the only post-war Ferrari to win the Pebble Beach Concours. This is one of those 70th example cars. It's got everything it should have new. It's got the drawings, it's got the commemorative box, it's got both keys, it's got all of its books, tools, and manuals. When we talk about a true delivery mileage example, this is what the reference point should be. 100 some odd miles, everything from new, none of the trinkets went missing. It is one of the most elegant cars. We've been joking of all the cars in here, it's the most comfortable.
Yeah, definitely, I love it. Here, the last 12-cylinder Ferrari.
What is likely to be the last 12-cylinder V12 in, I'll call, series production from Ferrari. When this came out, it was, and still to this day, it's the most powerful, naturally aspirated engine in existence. So the 812 needs no introduction. It was the successor to the F12, of course, but it got all of the improvements that they went through and found on the TDF into a series production car. This is the highest mileage example in the entire collection at about 3,500 miles, which still makes it essentially new. And that just is a testament to the care and control that the collector has had with his collection.
Yeah, and I understand he drove this frequently.
This was the daily, so to speak. And you can tell as there's a K40 Industries police scanner in there that chirps at you. So he knew what he was doing behind the wheel with this one.
As there should be.
Exactly.
So Barney, tell us about the next Ferrari.
488 Pista Spyder, needs no introduction. It is the top of the 8-cylinder class for the Ferraris. Like most model cycles, this is the last iteration, most limited, Spyder variant, highest performance, finished in Azzurro, California with Grigio stripe.
It's an amazing color.
It's amazing. You know, you see a lot of these cars in red tan or all black, and they're not that interesting. This, with 300 some odd miles, really is striking. It's perfect. It's new in the box, so to speak.
Right. It's beautiful. It's got great presence to it. It's in spectacular condition. And when you see it in context with the rest of the cars, it just works.
It's named the Halo Collection for a reason. And all of these cars really represent the pinnacle of what they are, whether it be the top of the 8-cylinder class, the 918, and culminating in the LaFerrari. This really is a special example. 144 miles on it, new in the box in every respect.
Tell me a little bit about, that mileage. I mean, at under 200 miles, are there any cars that have less miles than this, or?
I don't know of any cars available today that would beat this on miles. They may exist, but I would be hard pressed to find anything. Estimate on this is 3 to 3.3 million, which I find to be really attractively priced. You could find other cars and you can find other colors, but you can't find cars with this kind of mileage. And that is the driver here. I would love to say an owner is going to buy this and drive the wheels off it, but in reality, some cars have to be reference points. This is one of those as an object of sculpture.
Where does the LaFerrari sit today versus an Enzo, versus a 288 GTO, etc.?
The LaFerrari has to sit at the top of the food chain for all of Ferraris. It is the most advanced, it's the fastest, it was the most expensive at the time. This really is a center point for any collection. If you have the other F cars, so to speak, of the 288s, F40s, F50s, Enzos, this is something you should also have in your collection.